precious souls. We've got another one that's got to be finished. Get creative. I'm transmuting all the dark energy that some people have been sending my way. The best way to do that is be creative. You're the transmuter of all of this energy. Use it to your advantage. Some people like doing return to sender. You know, I don't personally. I like to use it. It's like, hey, you've been harvesting my energy for years. Let me use what you're throwing at me. Energy's energy. And however you use it to your advantage is how you use it to your advantage. You don't have to see it as a threat or a weapon. So thanks to all the people sending me evil eye. I think I'll finish my little moose on my canoe paddle. Let's see. I've got millions of these brushes. This one looks okay. So I'm going to take silver paint. I'm going to add a little bit of reflection to define him more. I just wanted you guys to finish this out with me, if that's okay. If you got time, if you're bored, if you feel like it, whatever you feel called to be creative with, now's the time. Now's always the time. Don't allow people to steal your energy. So I'm just going to go along, kind of define where some of the light might be hitting Mr. Moose. I almost always end up finger painting. I'm such a child sometimes, and it feels so good. So I'm just going along the lines, giving him a little bit of light dancing across them, okay? So the sun, the light is coming from here. I'm just doing this. Oh, what a bold, brilliant animal. This little guy's been through some stuff, but he's strong and fierce. A lot of muscle in him. Right now he's playing in the water. Okay, definitely want to highlight these antlers. I could pick a smaller brush, might make my life a lot easier, but, you know, sometimes I just love the challenges. So for now, we're doing it this way. Do, 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 do. Kind of inventing where it might have gone, where it might go. These little antlers. And remember, you know, acrylic paints are so forgiving. I can just go over it again in black if I want to fix something, if I change my mind. Doesn't matter. This is just to give him some depth. He's a deep thinker. He's a deep player. All right, over his little head and his ears, little noggin. That will be a lot of shadow. I might have to go with a smaller brush. Getting carried away. All right. Fine, that was a fun challenge. Here we go, back in. A little bit of silver paint. Just highlighting the tippy tops. This is where the sun is setting and reaching his antlers. Yay, look at him go. He's coming alive. Just going to smear that down a little bit. Can you see past my hands? I can't see what you see right now, so. Just adding a little life, and then I'm going to put a clear coat on this so that it's protected and it can hang on someone's wall, maybe at a cottage, wherever anybody wants. Again, figure out where the light would hit and what would be left to shadow. Just giving a little depth to the sky. Highlighting some of his qualities. Trying to make it so you can see too. Just by taking a dry brush on it with the residue of it will also help. Now, because that is a setting sun, it's not all going to be silvery. It's not moonlight. It's sunlight. So I need to find a little bit of orange and or yellow, something to that effect. Okay, I found my orange. You guys remember where I put my yellow? I may have to stick with the orange for now. Okay. I'm going to use the orange. It's going to get pretty dry. I'm rubbing it out on some napkins here. Just a little bit of orange hue dancing on this little one's head. Oh yeah, I'm missing my yellow now. So if you're a painter, or if you just want to take up painting, it's actually not that hard. Start with a blob on the page, see what it looks like. It'll tell you what it's going to be. When I paint my granite stone, it really does show itself. I look in the grain of the stone, the lines of the stone, and I can tell what it wants to be, what I see in it. It's like ink blots. It's great fun. I just happen to love nature and wildlife, so. Right, I'm going back to the silver. I want to highlight this more. Oh, the fun. Okay. It's like watching paint dry, right? Doesn't it make you want to do it? This is transmuting energy. You could bake a cake for somebody. You're transmuting energy, okay? You're changing negative energy into something creative and positive. It's fun, beautiful, and wonderfully protective. And not just that, if people are going to give you evil eye or be nasty, gossip about you, you might as well use it to your advantage. And this is how I do it. But to each their own. All right. Whoops. Hey, went a little crazy there, didn't I? Went too far. But again, you grab some black paint, touch it up. If you're doing moves, whatever you're doing. I love acrylics because they are truly forgiving. Truly. They'll let you go back and play a little bit. Change it up. But this is going to be hanging on someone's wall. So I want this moose to be happy, sunshiny, and in his glory. Again, just little tiny tippy bits of whatever is reflected in the background, in the sunset. Just a little bit to highlight. Because we all know with our beautiful sunsets, which I absolutely love, they cast a beautiful color on everything in its vicinity. Maybe on his little snout. Just a bit. And the more you rub it off, the darker it is, of course, because it blends. So I like to try not to muck with it too much. Someone's banging in the background. I think there's a lot going on in our area as far as construction. Okay, little skims all around his body. Reflected light, guys. I'd like to do one of these from start to finish with you, so I'll see what I can do. Definitely a busy girl, but I always try to make time for these kinds of fun hobbies. All right, anyone see the black? Here it is. Since I got a little carried away. We'll borrow a bit of this. Went a little bit overboard around his eyes. There. See anything else needs a little pizzazz? Went too crazy on this too. I think we've got it. I think that's pretty good considering. Oh, a little butt cheek. There we go. I'm going to call it a moose. And I'm going to sign it in my maiden name because there's been enough people who've come against me in the past who've benefited largely and received a lot of wealth for my creation. So now it's all about me. Always sign what you create and date it. This is very faint, but I'm good with that. There we go. There you have it. I'm going to go give that a clear coat and consider her done.